Well, as you can see, this week's video is going to be a little bit different. Oh my gosh, she just fainted. Angel!
Yeah, let's see if he'll eat out of my hand. And he did it. I just got these two packages and I'm gonna open them up.
Well, here should be some water wisteria, which is a plant from my aquarium. And this is, I forgot the name of it, but I'll pop it up on the screen. It's a plant that gets red, and so I thought it'd be a cool mixture. I'm gonna go ahead and open them up. And there's the water wisteria. I'm gonna put these in my 5-gallon tank for them to quarantine to make sure they don't have any snails or algae or anything before I put them in my big tank. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. Now they are completely taking over my 5-gallon tank, but I'm gonna leave them in here for a couple days, like I said, just to make sure there's no snails or algae that's gonna take over my tank. And then hopefully they're good and I'll move them into my big tank. Here is my bigger tank. Right now it has some baby guppies in here. Let's see if I can find any. There's some down there. But as you can see, it has not very many plants in it anymore because algae had taken over. But I think I've got it fixed because there's not much algae in here anymore. And everything's doing pretty good other than that. So I'll see you when it's time to put the plants back in here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get my water wisteria out, a plant right there, and I'm gonna plant it in my bigger tank. I don't want to plant all these plants yet because I don't want it to be a huge change in my fish tank. I don't know, maybe I will. We'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the water wisteria though. Now they're out of the tank, and I'm gonna separate them because as you can see there's multiple stems in each one of these bundles. So I'm gonna separate them and I'll see you when I'm done. And we're done. Got all of these separated. Each one of these was a bundle, and so now we have a bunch of plants, and I'm gonna go ahead and plant them in my tank. Well, that's gonna look so good once these are tall and with the red plants in there too. You can see those, they'll grow up taller too, and they'll grow thicker so you won't be able to see the back. I'm also gonna get a black background for the back so it'll be harder to see, but it's looking good so far. And I moved this Anubias up to the front. I need to bury the roots better. I just did that quickly, but it's looking good. And I changed my mind, so I actually do want to plant one bundle of this plant, which once again I can't remember the name of. So I'm gonna go ahead and undo one of the bundles and you'll see it now. And there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and get these in my fish tank right now. think it's looking really good now. And the reds should get a lot darker on the red plants because of the CO2. And like I said, it's gonna grow through a lot thicker. So I think it's gonna look good. And once those plants get tall, I think this is gonna be a really cool aquarium. Now all I need is some Monte Carlo to go across the bottom. And then I think it'll be complete. It's the next day and everything's still looking really well. And I think everything's even looking better than what it did yesterday. My CO2 diffuser is out right now, but I'm getting ready to put it back in. I had to clean it off, make sure it was algae free, and then I'm gonna stick it back in. But everything's looking really good for now. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was a lot different than my normal videos. You can see one of my shrimp right down there. But I hope you still enjoyed it. And if you did, make sure to leave a comment and tell me, and we can make more videos like this one. Check out all my fish. I just fed them a little bit, but they're all doing good.